right, good morning, and we're coming at you a little bit later than 5:55. Got the sunrise behind me. Part two of the Marginal Decade talk. Just touched on it a little bit, but what I want to do is go into some more detail in this chat here. It's something that was introduced to me literally weeks ago, with a YouTube algorithm find for me, and I found the concept really interesting. The idea that we ought to be thinking about what our last 10 years of life on Earth will look like. And more than ever, I'm seeing that play out with my mother's friends, and looking at ones that I was able to observe from childhood through adolescence and adulthood, and thinking about how what choices they made when it came to diet, when it came to exercise, when it came to all those concepts about the circle of life. And again, nobody's perfect, but the ones that steadily made progress over perfection, and looked at health in a way that wasn't just, oh yeah, whatever ailment I have, let me run to the doctor and see what prescription they throw at me. If they took a mindful approach, a very diligent approach, embracing the journey. And they may not have had all these buzzwords when they were in their 30s and 40s, but whatever was their calling to be more healthy, it's very obvious now, to me at least. The ones, people who I know personally who were in their 70s and 80s, and still living vibrant lives, compared to those that may be in a assisted living facility or a nursing home. Those differences in lifestyle from the past play out to your marginal decade. And we don't know when that's going to start, but they play out to those last 10 years of your life, right? How do you want your last 10 years of your life to look? Do you want it to be vibrant, exciting, dynamic? Do you want to be able to play with your grandchildren, like literally, not just be like, oh, there's grandma or grandpa, or grandma, yeah, let's go visit grandma and grandpa at the nursing home, or and you just go there and you watch TV? Or are you the grandparent that gets to take your grandkids for a hike? Are you going to be able to maybe even play catch with them, run a race with them? What does that look like? What do your 70s, 80s, and maybe even 90s look like? I want them to be vibrant. I want them to be full of vigor. I got a lot of things going here. I'm going to talk right through the plane here. I want them to be just full of life and be living, not just existing. There's a big difference to me. And my goal is to help people realize that, create goals, create objectives, build a strategy about how we're going to do that, right? I'm taking this from Peter Attia, and I'm going to share the link that I had here for that. And then what do we do? What are the tactics? What are the actions that we put in place to make sure that our last years on Earth are good ones? Because they definitely can be, if you take action, if you do the right things when you're 40, even younger, maybe a little bit older, but don't wait too long. All right, Happy Friday, everybody. Have a great weekend.